Funding for the production of this program is provided in part by Capital City Bank Group. Here today, here tomorrow. By Calarn Realty, serving Leon County, Florida and surrounding areas. By Williams Metro Communications, North Florida's communications authority. And by Eastern Airlines. We earn our wings every day.
Well, I've got two thoughts about the 85 season. One, very disappointed that we lost three real big games. The Auburn game, the Miami game, and the Florida game. Very disappointing. And then at the same time, looking at it from an overall standpoint, I can see how far the program has come. That here we are, an 8-3 football team, and catching a lot of criticism about not having a good year. That is a good sign, because when I first came here, 8-3 would have satisfied everybody.
Now, offensively, men, listen what we need to do offensively. Run left, run right, reverse left, reverse right, and throw the ball, because that fatigues the opponent. So if we can make those things go at all, man, we'll get them out of gas. You know, they'll have a hard time rushing that passer. So offense, that's what we're thinking about now. Quarterbacks, now don't forget, Danny, first half I don't mind using my timeouts. So if I'm late with a call, when we're down inside that 20, and if there's any confusion at all, remember last week on the 34, there's a little confusion on the way we sent it in. But you can use a timeout down there. I'd rather have the touchdown than saving the timeout. Men, now listen to me. Listen to what I say, that's very important. Don't worry about a mistake. You young guys, you worry about mistakes. Don't worry about a mistake. If you're going to make it, how are you going to make it? Full speed.
The TV people have not been down to tell us what the time is. So.
Okay, and that's what we'll go on?
Oh, got to.
Okay, so y'all let me know if you hear any adjustment. I'm going to keep mine like it is till I
have two people.
I'm ahead of y'all.
We're going to have two people, our people come over.
Good deal.
With the TV people, if there's any change, we'll let you know.
Right.
But they control us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it, us too.
I'm just asking one question, and I'm going to go on and check with you. Everybody equipped and going to the room?
Yeah.
John, do you need me to stay?
Well, there's a couple things I need to mention to you. We will shovel pass. Yes, sir, and we might drop that ball on the ground, but it's a pass. It ain't no problem. Also, we will go on no snap, on no cadence. We'll just pull the ball and take off with no snap count.
Okay.
At any time.
They're all set.
They're set. We ain't gonna say nothing.
And they won't be down in 3-point then, probably.
No, we're gonna go up some.
As long as they're set.
Yes, sir. Just have to be set. Then we just like to mention about them high block, low block. On the offense, their offensive line against our defense.
Chop blocks.
Yeah, and then they leg whip the heck out of you when you get away from them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a couple things that we like to do. But I want you to know about our shovel, in case we do.
And I'm glad you mentioned that other about that going fast, because that's sometimes we don't look
actually, we won't go down. We won't come out of the huddle fast. It's just that we will pull the ball.
I know, but I mean...
Yeah, but it's still, exactly.
You don't want to blow anything on you.
No.
Good luck, Coach.
Okay, buddy, thank you.
John, you and Big Jamie got to hold us together there, baby. Y'all can do it. Y'all good as anybody in the country. Who won the toss? We won it. Yes. Second. Good job, baby. Good job. Let's go do it, baby. Let's do it now. Get you good, Johnny. Let's go now, baby. Come on, Steele. Come on, Newell. Good job. Come on, man. Let's go do it now. You more, baby. Come on now. What did they do on third down? What coverage on third down? Huh? Now, hold on, let me get that. 4-3, huh? So we could run 68 scatter. 468. they're running a lot of 4-free.
Right.
So we can run 468 scatter.
Okay.
Get you a good deep drop. We'll run Y out of there. We'll run Y out of there. And then we'll bring those Z back in that dang middle, see? Where's little man? You get back deep now and buy time with it. We're going to run a scatter on these guys in a minute.
Okay.
We'll catch a running man here.
Okay. Like he's running man, he's back. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to go up 6?
Not yet.
You want me to pause?
Drive down and just kind of see what he's doing and now run him in the middle.
Okay. So
Okay.
really no pause.
Well, just got to go down and try to hold it. Just get in there and open, okay?
Running backs of the pro set. McManus spins around, wants to run the option, fires, catch, Tolman, touchdown, Florida State.
Who's it on?
Carried by Cleveland Jones. There is a
Hey, who's in the ball game? Hey, get your formation right.
Pablo, we got to block for 4 seconds.
35, Kevin.
Come on.
The second down or what?
Tackle.
David. First and 50.
Okay, I want where's my?
I got you.
Louis 94 shovel. Hey.
We need to get that ball.
What down is this? Second or first?
First down, 24 yards.
Hey, I don't want him in. No! It's our ball! It's an incomplete pass! It's our ball! It's our... No! It's our ball! Hey, he called it our ball! That's ridiculous! Hey, up! Shovel is an incomplete pass! Get out of the way!
It's in the hand.
Get out of the way, Billy! Get out of the way! Shovel is an incomplete pass!
Yeah, he got it, Coach. He got it. They corrected it.
What down is it, Mr. Hump?
Second down.
Second down.
Conditioning is going to be a factor. You guys, with Hurricane Helene, you practiced inside for 11 days, and you opened last weekend indoors. Can you hold up strong in the fourth quarter?
We're in the briar patch. This is our kind of weather.
One other question. When you went out there on the little shuffle pass, did they know that it was a shuffle pass until you told them?
I told them before the ball game we're going to throw that thing, and it's an incomplete pass. And I've been darned, I thought they awarded it to them.
Well,
so,
they did it first.
Yeah, well, they got corrected right quick.
All right, Bobby. Good luck.
Thank you, Tim. Men, now we got to be together to win this dadgum game. Now let's go over some things. Listen to me. Defense. If they don't score, we win. And we do want to win, right? Okay, now, all right, hold it. If they don't score, we got it. Now listen, they're tired. You are too, but they're twice as tired. We need to take the kickoff and drive it for a touchdown. I think we got them, if you'll keep hitting. Now offense, let's get that kick out of there. Might be kicking with the wind. If I had a tailbacks, if you would be fierce, we'd go run up and down the field. If you were a fierce thing, you could run up and down the field. We're opening holes up there. Get in there and go to the goal line with a dadgum ball. I don't need him fancy Danning. Oh, one of you tailbacks ought to tear it up. If you'll protect our passer offensive line, hell, everybody's getting wide open. That Cadillac was wide open, and you let them get to our passer. Protect them. Make the running. The offense, we need to make the running game go. Backs, don't fumble. A fumble will kill us. No fumbles. A great kicking game. A great kicking game. That's the key. Now, men, listen to me. Y'all have worked hard, and you are better than Nebraska. You are better than Nebraska. Now, listen to what I say. Are we going to let them beat us? No. Let's get out there and get on. Hurry. Let me say something Tom here. Tom, good luck, Bobby. Thank you, buddy. Good luck to you, pal.
Very well.
That game helped us a lot. Take care of yourself, Thomas.
Congratulations.
Good job. Yeah. Hey, great job, my boy. I'm proud of you.
Good job.
Hey, all you guys did it. Yeah. Okay, Tim.
We're going to get off the air.
Okay,
hey,
buddy.
you came to the Briar Patch and you did
Yeah,
it.
you're dang right. Thank you, buddy.
Congratulations.
Take care of yourself here. Good job, Bill.
Good game, Coach.
Thank you, buddy. Good job.
Get out of here, fellas.
Woo. Congratulations. Thank you, boy. Y'all mighty nice. Thank you, man. Y'all mighty great. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. So my legs are fixing to cramp up. That's what, man. I'm proud of you, baby. Isaac, yeah, baby. Yeah. Proud of you, partner. Proud of you. Proud of you, Daddy. You're the best, baby. Thank you, Tom. Good job, Chuck. You're proud of you, baby. Good job, Edward. Good job, baby. All of you. Good job. Hey, Paul, I'm proud of you. Come on, baby. I'm big. You're the best fireman in the country, baby. You're the best fireman in the country. Boy, I'm dead. Defense! 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 Now, men, last week, somebody told you there ain't no free lunches and wrote it on the board, and boy, how important that was. This game is not going to be a free lunch. This will be, I guarantee you, they are a well-coached football team that are going to be a bunch of tigers if you'll let them. If you'll let them. In other words, show them that you're a pushover, and I guarantee you they'll turn tigers, and they'll not tie us this time. They'll whip us. Now, don't let that happen. I'm talking about go out there on the first play and knock the crap out of them now. Clean. I talk about playing mean, but I do not want dirty football. But, man, that's what makes you different from those students out there. You're tougher. You're tougher. And it's legal to hit out there. Just don't get penalties. Offense, now the first play of the game. 7, waggle, Z, post. Now, I want it to look exactly like a run. Lineman, when you get your assignment, make it aggressive, like you're really blocking for the run. Fullbacks, attack. Tailback, make a great fake and make them think you've got the ball. Quarterback, let them see you give him the football. And then hide it and get back and let's throw the Z post. Now, men, I'm not doing that to loosen them up. I want a touchdown. I want a touchdown. But if they do happen to play it, at least we can get that safety out of the ball game. Then our square ends and everything, I think, will be pretty good later on in the game. But let's do a good job on that and get it, huh? Another thing on that bound, Ruski, don't be in a hurry to drop. So it looks like a pass. Drop slow, like it's a run. Yeah. Listen here, just make you a good fake, and then let's get that post here. See if we get a touchdown. Don't worry about it if it's intercepted. Don't worry about nothing. Just have a good time, all right?
All right. Number 3, Don.
Next play, we'll probably come back with 84 or 344 Z Kona.
Miscue. McManus, play fake, drops back, pressure coming. He's going to be sacked and loses the football. Being assisted to his feet. Gets a nice round of applause. And walks over a little groggily toward the Seminole. Missed.
Check that wind here now. That's why I believe it's. Dang, it was coming this way. Now she's going that way. So you'll check it real good.
Right.
Here. But if we win the toss, we'll take the second half option.
Right.
Now, if they want to receive, then you find out which way that wind's blowing. We'll kick that way.
All right.
Now, if they win it, we'll receive the football, and then the second half we'll decide where that wind is and defend it.
So if they take the ball and we get the choice, then you want the win on the kickoff.
if they
win the toss and they say we would like to receive,
then you find that win. Yes, sir. Get that win. Yeah, we'll kick with the win.
It's kick with the win.
I know it. That's what I know. It has. It's changed.
All right. Well,
yeah, we want that win all the time. Yeah.
All right. So you like it in the first and the third quarters?
Well, yeah. No, I like it first, second, third, fourth. I want it every quarter.
Let's talk to the man. We get it to switch like that.
But if I got to kick off, I never want to kick off into the wind.
Yes, sir.
So in third, you want to get it out there and get you a good start.
All right. Yeah.
So it got to the point where you felt like you couldn't wait any longer. Something had to happen soon. We were into the fourth quarter. And the only guy that had the arm strong enough to possibly pull this thing out was Chip Ferguson, a freshman. So it's kind of a desperation move. And we put him in the ball game, and he responded. He responded. He hit 2 passes in a row, one for a 68 or 70-yard touchdown pass, got the momentum going, and then our football team did the rest. But even after that success, I was still leery, because that's not like having a whole ball game and playing 60 minutes of football. That's going in on a couple of series and doing your thing and responding well to it. But at that time, I think you could see the potential that this young man has.
You consider the L344 Cadillac, X-Square in, let's go. L344 Cadillac, coach. Coach got this. No, here it comes, here it comes. Hey, coach, get somebody. You be positive.
I didn't call swamp last time I called over.
Should we run the plays that we can afford a mistake?
All right.
Should we?
He didn't miss the signal. I gave up.
Men, I want you to play real clean, but aggressive. Real clean, but boy, I know what Auburn thinks. They think they'll out-hit those Seminoles. They think they'll out-hit those beach boys. Those guys from the beaches, they'll out-hit them. You see? So let's us be sure we out-hit them. Now, on the first play of the game, show that guy what a tough day he's going to have. Hey, man, you want to go through this for 60 minutes? Because this is what you're going to catch every down. And let him have it. Now, listen to me. Make Bo Jackson take himself out of the ball game like he did against Tennessee. The coaches didn't take him out. He said, coaches, I'm not going back in. My leg hurts. Well, he might have said my leg smarts. I'm not sure which one. But he wouldn't go back. Now, men, make him take himself out again. And that ain't going to come easy. He's got to know that he's going through 60 minutes of hell if he stays out there. Now, if we don't do that, he can get us. Hey, Coach, I called it. What happened on that? I called it. I wanted to throw it in the sideline. What happened?
All right, I called it like you said it, Coach.
I wonder why
He just missed.
You know, I'd say, Brad, what in the world did you call? He said, I called exactly what we said. Well, Danny missed it. Yeah, well, how come he missed it, you know? And so that happened 2 or 3 times early in the game, and enough to, you feel like it's going to be a dogfight here, and we're not going to win this game if we make a couple of critical mistakes. You know, we cannot afford the critical mistakes. And so after a couple of series, he was having trouble. Now, he got hit. One time he went back to pass, and he ran and got hit. And he didn't get hit in the head. Now, he got hit in the chest, but I imagine that shot in the chest shook his head a little bit, you know. And I think he became a little incoherent and dizzy. And so the next time we got the ball, he took us right down to the goal line, and then he called a play wrong again, a formation, and then he fumbled, which he doesn't ever do. He don't ever. That's not his thing, fumbling. And made a couple mistakes. And I'm thinking to myself, now here's a ball game. We're ahead, 14-7. And Danny cannot think clearly. Let's don't leave him in there and let us lose because he can't get his thinking together, you know. And that was the whole thing there. And yet when you talk to Danny, Danny is got enough courage and enough pride that he don't think he's hurt, you know. And he's not. And if Danny's hurting, he don't want to tell you because he don't want you to think he's not tough, because he is tough. He's a tough individual. And, but there's a time when you're better off letting us know, well, how do you really feel, you know?
Field goal. Hey, get them over and get them squared away.
Yes, sir. He fumbled the snap, Coach.
Are you okay? Yeah. That was a hell of a crucial play out there then. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Coming? 7 points. Hey, Huss. Steady him down. Gummit. Daddy, you okay? Are you okay, son?
This is Disney supposed to keep on going off and on.
Well, hell, I can't. You got to tell me whether it'll take you out or not.
No, I'm okay.
Well, I mean, we just lost 7 points. You sure you're okay? Just be sure to let me know. I'm taking your word.
Okay.
Daddy, we can't afford to blotch anymore.
I know.
Hey,
We'll be giving you some scores.
hey, Brad. Brad. Where's Brad?
In the first quarter, North
Damn it,
Carolina
come it.
State 10, Pittsburgh
Brad.
6. Winning in the first
Brad.
Virginia 10, Clemson 3.
Brad. Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad.
Forget all that other stuff and just go out there and be a football player, all right?
Listen now, we've blown about 3 plays out here, and that you guess he's all right?
Said, you all right? He said, well, I'm all right. He said, I'm just a little dizzy. I got hit out
Oh,
there.
we
a while
can't
ago."
afford to lose a game.
I know it. I
What
know
do you
that.
think? He's blown formation.
He blew
Twice.
one formation, then he fumbled a snap. Other than that, everything's all right. Let's give one more
Well,
series.
you keep
and
your eye
see.
on him. I
Yes,
mean, it's
sir, I will.
important here we don't play a small game.
Right.
Dan, you think you're okay, huh, buddy?
I think so.
It's very important now if you're not, to be honest with me
I
here.
will. I'll let you know.
Where's Eric Thomas? Defense, keep pounding. You're playing great. Defense, if they don't score anymore, we ain't gonna lose. But offense, you got to get some points on the board to win. Men, let's have a men. It's just strictly down to guts. They got 30 minutes to go. We got 30 minutes to go. If it's 4th down and 1 here, let's get a Bowden Rooski. If it's 4th and 1. Bowden Rooski if it's 4th and 1.
Bowden Rooski, Nebraska and some other people in the past have used trick plays they call boomerooski. Boomerooskis, as I've heard. And so a couple of years ago, I was going to put in a play based off of a boomerooski. And when you're the head football coach and you put in plays like that, your coaches all kind of turn their head and laugh, you know, which I used to do when I was assistant. See, you're nearly ashamed to approach them with it. And so I've stuck my name on it and told my coaches and the players, if it don't work, I'm the guy that's to blame. Y'all don't have to take the blame for it. So if it fails, you just say, hey, that's Bowden Rooski, that's his play. That dummy put that thing in. So we just started calling it that. And so now then, anytime we use the term Bowden Rooski or Rooski, our kids know that some kind of a play, a gimmick type of a play to take advantage of something that the other team's doing. That if it backfires, you look stupid. You look like the Three Stooges if it don't work.
4th and 2 for Florida State at the Seminoles 40.
But Bowden Rooski win, didn't it, baby? Eric, we can still win now. Kick out, we can score a touchdown onside kick it. Get us a touchdown and onside kick. Get up, cheer it up, let's go. We go onside, score a touchdown onside kick. Score a touchdown onside, score a touchdown and onside kick. We score a touchdown onside kick. Still win it. Let's go now. Come on, man. We can still win this thing. Hey, Hey! Score a touchdown and onside kick. We can get this thing. Still win it. Still win it. Come on, Victor. We can still win this thing now, baby. Come on, we can still win it.
Scoring drive on the first play. Handoff goes to A.G. He's got daylight. There he goes to the 35. Down the sideline to the 50. He's going to the 40. Giving chase is Mayhew. Mayhew will bring him down to the 11. Second down and 12 from there. Play fake by Washington. Wants to pitch the ball. Here's a reverse to Wagan. Wagan's got daylight. He'll almost prance into the end zone. An 8 from the 22. He'll drop back to throw. Pressure coming. Sets up. Cocks the arm. Fires. The pass is overthrown. It's picked off by Porter. He's to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. He'll score.
Don't let him in. Thank you. Too good for us. I tell you, y'all got as good a team as everybody thought. You started playing football, what's happened. Good luck to you, Pat. Good luck, buddy. Same to you. Hey, boy, you were the difference. If I'd have had you, would have won, I'll tell you that. Good job, bro. Excuse me, baby.
Sidelines.
Really?
All I had in my stomach was water.
Well, see, usually the food that you put in don't help you for that game anyway. That's why I guess that's why they hadn't put too much on it. Whereas if you ate the wrong food, you're out there playing a game, your stomach's trying to digest that food, and it actually takes away from you. So they're trying to get just enough there to be left. But still, you might need some more. Maybe we're not putting enough in there. I'll make a note and say something to Don about it next time. Okay, buddy. Have you got to go take him in tonight, Bill? Ah, shoot. Oh, boy. David, I'll see you tomorrow, pal.
Yes, sir.
What's that, Billy? Got your mouth full, haven't you, baby? What's ESPN or not? But now we run pass 59 Y dump. Now he starts wide for this guy. The guy's so wide it's perfect. He can't get him. That's good. He starts for him. Now he's here. This guy here might just come doing that now. And this thing here is now open. I mean, it might be that he can't hit him right there. I mean, a guy might come there. And then I hope if that's true, that this guy, now yesterday, the other day we ran that thing, and this guy stopped. Now he'll just keep running. It's a touchdown now, you know. It's a touchdown. So they really need to go at it tomorrow. That we want to work the rhythm that we wanted. But if you're upstairs, you know, and we've run the option or something, and you've seen this guy sitting here, and he keeps kind of cheating there like that, well, then we'll get this thing right by him. It'll be a dang touchdown. Now, the quarterback wants to use an ideal rhythm he uses. And then when he starts down that line, if that safety is breaking for that tight end, man, he'll just keep coming about 2 more steps. I can just go right up over the top. It's a touchdown. Right. You know, so you just alert them and the tight end of what could possibly happen. In other words, tight end, you run your regular thing, and if you don't get the ball immediately, keep flying. It's probably a touchdown, you know. Then a quarterback, if he comes there and he can't quite, if it's not quite in there,
gosh, he just wait a little bit longer, he can go right over the top up there, and we get a touchdown there. And so, Jack, if you spot that safety up there trying to cheat up in there and come in there and make it hit that lane, you know, on an option, or we ran a 32 and he came flying up, or he was up there, you think he's ready to do it, you just alert me what down it is. They might do it on 1st and 10, not do it on another down, see?
Florida State from the Tulsa 26. Handoff or play fake by Eric Thomas. Lobs to a wide open pitch. Carter, he'll go in and score. Touchdown. Seminoles lead Tulsa 10.
We've turned the ball over 5 times offensively. And we're still only behind 10-0. The score should be 28-0. Except that our defense fighting their guts out. If it wasn't for our defense, we would already be out of the game. Offense, I'd be ashamed. I don't know what. I do not understand it. Offensive line are just getting butts literally kicked. Third. Backs fumbling the football. That's usually mental. Quarterbacks, great exchanges. Center, ensure you snap. Now, offense, defense, we got to kick off to them. Go out there and get a turnover. Hey, men, that's a terrible first half offensively. I believe it's the worst offense I can remember since I've been here first half. Mistake after mistake after mistake. And then they just whip our butts when we don't make mistakes. Now, offense, you're down to your pride now. You're down to your pride. Who's going to lead us to the win? Somebody's got to lead us to the win. Defense is trying. Now, offense, hey, men, we're so much, and it's awful to get behind by these guys. This might be the weakest team we've played. Man, we got 30 more minutes. We were this way against Memphis State, weren't we? We were this way against Kansas, weren't we? Nebraska had a 7-0, didn't he? To win, we got to go out and fight like mad. Defense, get a turnover, no penalty. Don't rough that kicker, please. Offense, you must execute. No fumbles. And offensive line, you've got to block your man. Now, let's go. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, Todd. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go now. Let's go now, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Let's go. Lead them in there, baby. Come on now. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go, Hassan. Come on now. I want a measurement, coach. Hey, measure, please. Measure, please. So I can see my distance. Wayne. We could. How much we need? Hey, Wayne, Wayne, I'm just wondering if we should, what we should run here now. We could go for a Z reverse for a touchdown if we don't make it. I know it. Well, we got to make this thing. You see how much we need? We got a whole yard. From an from a rip. A rip?
Back up, please.
No, rip. Oh, timeout. Timeout. Bring the offense over here. Offense! Hey, offense, come here. Our tight or what?
No gut.
Wayne?
Yes, gut.
Give me the formation. All right, what's the form? Our tight over. Now, what are we going to run? 51 gut? Hey, men.
You got to get it.
Now, listen. The whole game is riding on that yard right there. We have got to make it. Hassan? I mean, Daniel, we got to make it, man. We got that whole thing. Fullback. You got to get it here. You can do it, baby. Now, all you want to do is take the ball and look it in, okay? Man, we got to make it. We got to make it. Let's go. Hey, Tommy! Tommy! Watch the spot now! Watch him all sides! We got a good spot, coach.
I can't believe that spot!
Hey, what kind of spot? Hey, Tommy! Hey, what kind of spot was that?
Coach, we got to make it.
That dang guy there.
Up on the line!
He was all the way on the line a while ago. I think we got it. 350. Wayne, what plays? Now this one, we're just about in field goal range now. Hey, no penalty. All right. I get on them pretty good sometimes. I really do, and all coaches do.
might not be as people might not be as aware of it, but no, I'm gonna stay on those guys pretty good, because remember, they make a bad call, it affects my life, it affects my job. You know, I've had calls blown. 1980, when we lost the national championship by 1 measly point, the only touchdown that was scored on us was a 50-yard pass in our end zone on a 3rd and 18 on an uncatchable pass where interference was called against us, put the ball on the 1, and we lose the game by 1 point. The only touchdown the team scored. So it's very important that they call plays fairly. They're going to miss some, you know, and so we're going to stay on them. We're going to stay on them pretty good about it. They know they're going to wear that shirt. They're going to have to be able to stand. They got to stand a little heat too.
Did that look like interference, y'all? Coach, hey up! Hey, what in the world's wrong? That's ridiculous. I cannot believe our officials would sit there and do that right there.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it a darn bit.
I wasn't
Don't you
watching.
look at it. I know you. It wasn't your call.
All right, come on, Coach.
I can't believe that last call.
Come on, we can't afford another.
I know it. You're exactly right. Hey, Tommy Rose! Hey, Tommy! Tommy, they're holding! Yep. Hey, Tommy Rose! Hey, Tommy! Don't let him hold!
Let's go deep. What's the hold
I feel so guilty. Huh?
Got easy.
Hey, Mark.
Good. Delay. They got a delay of game. We had a delay.
What in the hell are y'all doing?
No, it had gone. Coach, it had gone off, and he had brought it for him to snap.
It's all right. Hey, Mark. Now listen to what I'm saying. If I call 200 Exxon, no, if I call red 200 Exxon, will he go Z post or X square in? Yeah. Well, I can't do that out of the R formation then. Well, I want it to look, of course, they'll think it's a pass. All right, so he can go X square and a Z, right? Where's Mark? Mark! Mark! I mean, damn number 5. Where is he?
Chip.
Where's Chip? Chip!
Chip,
Get him for me. Chip! Now listen, if we start off with an R, 200, red 200 Exxon, Z post and X square in. So if they're blitz, we get that Z post for a touchdown. We'll get Z post for a touchdown, okay? R, red, 200 Exxon, Z post. Z, now for a minute, if they're blitz, we get Z for a touchdown. If they're zoning, we get X on the square in. Okay? All right, now we might not call that. That'd be the call. Good job, man. Pull that. Barry, now kick that ball out of there. They're killing us on our kickoff returns. They brought 2 of them back on us. All right, Wayne, if we don't make it, we ought to go for it. All right. We'll fake a punt and go for it. Here. If we don't make it, we'll fake a punt and go for it. John, if we don't make it, we'll fake a punt and go for it. Get him. Punt team. Punt team. What did he go on 3, you guess?
I was talking to the punt team. You still want the fake punt?
No, it's 4th down.
Okay, I'm talking about. No, that's third.
Hey, Wayne. Let's go for the fake punt if we don't make it.
No. Let's go ahead and kick it. Let's say the fake punt.
All right, fake punt. Fake punt. Red, fake punt. Fake punt. Fake punt. Fake punt. Fake punt now, you got it?
Yeah, I do.
Lewis Berry in punt formation.
Get off the field. Bill.
Harriman and Kintai deep for the Hurricanes.
Okay, listen to me. This will be, give me 2 tights, give me 2 tights. R tight, 59, Y post. R tight, take a timeout, take a timeout. Timeout! Hey, Chip! Timeout! Come here.
You'll cheat over this way.
Are you sure, Coach?
It's a business.
Are you sure?
Isn't it better out of R&L?
We worked on it from two tights.
Both ways. Everybody says R&L is better because it stretches the guy.
Hey, Wayne, is Y post better out of R&L or? Huh?
Saturday, November the 23rd.
Hey, Jack, where's that safety playing? Is he playing over the ball or not? Can we hit him on a stink? No. Okay, let's do it now. No. This is R, pass 59, Y post. You got it? Great fake and come around. Now, if you have any trouble, just throw it out of the end zone. I think it'll be a touchdown. Tell them to protect you like they've never protected you here. Well, they blitz here, Wayne. It's very important now. No? Okay, let's make it now. R, pass 59, Y post. Tell them we got to have a touchdown. R. Okay, let's go. Now, what down is this? First down, second.
X. Where's that?
X!
Where's the X?
Where the? Yeah, that's right. Hey, hold it. No, let him play, Coach. I want him chasing X. Get X ready to go here. Hey, Bill, will they blitz us on 3rd down? Will they blitz us on 3rd down? They have? Okay, we'll run a... Please don't blitz. Please don't blitz. I'm coming.
There he is. He cheated, Coach. He's there. He's there.
Okay, good. Good job. Yeah, good job. Good. Good, thank you. Yeah, what a hit. They were blitzing, yeah.
Let's go now. He bid, Coach.
Yeah.
He bid.
Man, I thought you fought hard. They made bigger plays when they had to have them. I thought you played hard. When you lose one like this, you got to get it off your mind and get on the next one. Proud of you, proud of every one of you. You just keep your head up. You keep your head up. Let's get out next week and work. Let's win these last 2 and beat Florida. You fought good. I didn't help you much. If I could have helped you a little now, I think we might have won.
Do you know there was an article in the Associated Press, I was reading on the plane coming down here, the worst calls ever in the history of college football.
No,
one was a Florida State.
Oh, really? That was that touchdown?
Touchdown pass.
That must have been.
You know, the other one was my favorite was Prairie View against Grambling.
What happened?
And Prairie View had never won a game, and the guy was running for a touchdown. Grambling won them all, and the guy was running for a touchdown in Grambling, and a guy ran out of the stands with a shotgun and stopped him. And the officials just left the field. And the next day, 4 police officers walked the official out. He went like this. He was all alone in the whole stadium. There's nobody around. He went, "You sure there's nobody around?" I said, "There's nobody around." I said, "Are you sure there's nobody around?" Nobody around. You made it. Yes. The next day. It actually happened. It's been verified. Verified that story. So listen, in the Florida game, if one of those guys starts running down the field, those Florida guys don't understand guns, so I'll just offer them money to stop.
Is this the first time? Have we been in here since you've been back? Is this your first time in this office?
I think it's the first time in this office.
Yeah, because last time I think we were
downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Place on.
Yeah, this is really nice. This reminds me a little of the president's United States office. You should get a seal on the rug. Yeah, show me the secret. You ought to get a secret door in here. If you'll put the seal on the rug here, it should be perfect. But just a symbol on the rug. If you beat Florida, I'll come in here and weep it.
What's the ends commit down inside when they wedge block?
Yeah, but look at here though. You still got this guy to take the quarterback, him to take the pitch.
Other side, to this side.
I do it on this side. All right, then he got the quarterback, he gets the pitch.
You only need 1 yard though, and you got to cut over the field.
Yeah,
You gotta
and
come for 12 yards deep.
if that guy comes up at all, you should have big yardage. Yeah. Yeah, Wayne. So what you're saying? We should run to the pink side.
Huh?
We should run to the pink side. This is leverage side over here most of the time, isn't it? So we definitely should bring that thing right over here. Jarvis Williams. Look at him. See Williams committing here?
He can't help it.
He cannot help it. You got to get in there.
All right, 59 is going to end up being about the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's, you got it.
I like the gut. I just think the down block just takes them like, sucks them like flies. Oh, half sprint series you used to run at Penn State, huh?
No,
a little half roll you used to use.
No.
That's about the one when the fat man can roll out on.
They still thought I was setting up.
Oh, boy.
They had to get me somewhere.
Boy, I like that bail. God dang. Ooh, he is such a natural.
Tell you what, the other kid is good.
He's going to be a good one, too, yeah. Yeah, really.
Can't separate right
Yeah.
now.
You can't redshirt one of them later on, can you?
Well,
can you redshirt this kid?
I don't have anyone coming behind him.
You can't gamble.
In fact, the other one, 7, is probably right now the next guy.
Is that right? Lascano, now where is he from?
He is manager.
Is that right? No kidding.
Yeah, he's the manager last
Did he just walk on?
He's the manager right
As long as that 12 stays healthy, don't worry about a thing.
No, we're gonna watch that right here.
Yeah. Okay, head to knee, ready? Bring out. Hey. All right, up, baby, okay. Let's get tail gunner real good. Ready? Bring out. Okay. Okay, good job. Now, men, there's only one. Look, you've already done the hard part. This is the fun part coming up. You've already worked your tail off. You've worked 10 ball games. You've had a good weeks of practice. This should be the fun part. Now, the one thing I don't want you to do is be tight. I want you to do 2 things for me. I want you to go out there and play and hit the field, confident that we are the best football team in America. Now, who said we're not? Who can prove we're not? Nobody. So you hit that field with great confidence today. You see, all those fans up there, they came to see Florida State. They want to see what this Florida State team looks like. And then the second thing I want to ask you is do the best you can. Do the best you can. Do not worry about who is going to win the game, okay? You just play the best you can. Now, men, the last time we were down here, we took a bath, didn't we? How many of you guys were with us that day? Who all was down here that last time we played down here? Okay, me and you took a bath. We were just, they intimidated us, didn't they? They cold flat intimidated us. And you guys were youngsters. You were sophomores, or maybe freshmen at that time. So let's go out there today and let's us be the intimidators. Why not? Don't get any foolish penalties, but boy, let's show them who's boss. Establish the boss on the first play. Okay, let's have a word of prayer, and then our captain, when I get through, our captains will go on up towards the front and be ready to lead us out. Then we'll walk out together. And men, when we hit the field down there, let's try to all these up there together and hit it with a lot of confidence and a lot of pride and a lot of poise and a lot of enthusiasm, okay? All right. Dear God, thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for our health. We pray that nobody will get hurt today. Protect us from injury.
And we pray that you'll help our players to do the best they can. That's all we can. Just help them to do their best. Give our coaches wisdom in decision making, and our players. And we just hope we can win a great victory for you, and us, and our families, and our school, and our mama, and our daddies. In thy name we pray, amen.
Toss sweep from the 7-yard line to Neil Anderson. Anderson finding a blocker, gets it to the 1. He scores the touchdown. Neil Anderson with a last-second lunge. Florida leading Florida State. Bell will drop back. He's got plenty of time to throw. Fake short, now goes long, and downfield is Natil. He's got it to the 20. Well, he wants to go upstairs again. He gets the pass away in the end zone. Natil, touchdown.
This year we said, by golly,
University of Florida,
if we don't have turnovers and if we don't allow big plays. You know, if we can execute and don't have turnovers and don't allow them to get big plays on us, we can beat Florida, even though it's there, and even though they got a great football club. And so what happens? We go down there, and the third time we run the ball, we fumble, they score. And then we have about 6 turnovers, they have none. And then we allow three big plays come out of there. And boy, we worked mighty hard on that, not for that not to have happened, but it happened. And I don't know, maybe now getting back to what I was driving to, we had approached our kids, our staff said, we're not going to drive Florida down their throat. We're going to mention them every now and then. We ain't going to drive it down their throat because we think they get too tight. We think they're so doggone tight that they go out there and give the ball games away, you know. So we're going to let's try to stay a little bit more loose this game. We stayed loose, all right. They took it and rammed it right down our throat while we were so loose, you know. And so whatever it was, we were not successful.
University of Florida is kicking the hell out of you. They're kicking your butt. Offense has not scored a touchdown. Offense has not even threatened. Captain's going out. Are you scared? Don't say that. Don't answer. Don't answer. Are you scared? You scared of them yellow shirts? Them orange shirts out there scare you a little bit? Intimidate you? Are you going to let them kick your butt like that? If they can score 28 points and a half, can we? Is it possible? Oh, yeah, Miami did it Maryland did it against Miami last year. They were down 31 at the half and came back and won it. We could do it. Well, but we can't do it unless every man in here will just fight his guts out 30 more minutes.
He's standing at his own 38-yard line. Seminoles coming after the punt, can't get to it. And Criswell sends a dandy. Deion Sanders will field at the 42, comes to the angle, gets to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. There he goes. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. Cuts it back. He's to the 15, to the 10. Penalty flag thrown. Sanders returns it. A 58-yard touchdown return.
If you run it out of all tight, it's there, Coach.
Huh? What's that?
If you run it out of all tight, 46, Z takeoff.
Lloyd on the carry.
Okay. How much we need?
By Williams.
Need 8. Okay, this will be R tight over, pass 46, Z takeoff. Give tailback, Billy. R tight over, pass 46, Z takeoff.
Come on back, Hassan.
What happened then, Coach? This might be a touchdown here. Just watch this. This might be a touchdown. How much noise do you need? Number 5? What do we make? How much? What was that, bro? What did he run? He ran 59 gut? What he did?
He killed the little ball scorer. Yes, sir. He did. That's a hell of a play, Coach.
See what you calling. What'd you call?
I want to see what he called.
What'd you call?
59 good.
Good job. Hey, let him call. There you go. Let him call, Brett.
I called.
That's all right. No, that's good. Did they bite it? They must have bit it real good.
They bit it.
Great. Hey, we're back in the game. Hey, we're back in the game. Hey, Isaac, we're back in the game. We're back in the game. Come on now. Let's go. We're back in the game. Come on, baby. We're back in the game. Hey, don't let them have anything deep now here. They don't have a bomb. They can't score except that way. Hey, Chip, great job, son. Great job, baby. We're back in the game. Good job. Hey, Hassan, we're back in the game, baby. Back in the game. Come on, baby. Let's go. Back in the game now. Wrap that ball up and run here.
18, Kerwin Bell play fakes and wants to throw. He's under pressure, throws it long downfield. It's caught by Neal. He's got it high step into the 25, high step into the 10. Sanders cannot stop him. Touchdown.
The second half of the ball game is what it should have been. We outscored them the second half. Not that we would have outscored them for 60 minutes. They were the best team. There's no doubt in my mind. They're a better football team than about anybody in the country, to be honest with you. You know, but I thought we were good enough to play within 3 points of them and maybe win the ball game if they played anything other than their best. If Florida played anything other than their best, we were good enough to beat them, and we were. But they came out. Florida had a. They remind me of our 1980 football team here at Florida State. It was a fourth year of some. We had some Andersons playing their senior year, and we had some John Ells, and we had some Alonzo Johnsons playing their senior year. And they had a lot of pride, and they wouldn't lose either. You know, they refused to get beat.
Hey, you sure you don't want to transfer to Florida State? Coach Bowden did a great job. Great job, boy. Hey, good to see you, baby. Hey, great. Yeah, son, you had a great job. Thank you. Same to you, buddy, Phil. Hey, y'all too good.
Thank you.
Y'all too good. Oh, I'm sorry, your season's over.
Okay.
You might have the best team in the country.
Yeah, when we get ready to play.
Good to see you, buddy. I'll see you later. Okay. Hey, big man. Good to see you, my man. Yes, y'all did a great job.
Thank you, Coach.
Y'all got a great ball club. Proud of you.
Good luck.
Thank you. You okay, son? Yeah, I'm all right. Hey, you played ahead of. Let's make something happen. You guys on the kickoff, y'all get a chance to set the tone. Get out there reckless and wild. You want me to tell you how to get your name? You want me to tell you how to get your name on TV? Take your body down on that opening kickoff, and when a guy comes up to block you, dive right over the top of his head. Hurdle yourself into the guy with the ball. You know, do something outstanding. Do something daring. Do something dangerous. Like I said, just look, kind of peep over at Clark every now and then, see how he's covered, and kind of do like him. I think that might do the job. 60-minute football game now. Whatever happens early don't mean a thing. 60-minute football game. They score first don't mean nothing. We score first don't mean nothing. You play every down like it's nothing, nothing. I told you I want to throw that football. First play of the game. Two tights. R tight. Pass 46. Z pump. Quarterback's going to take that football. He's going to fake that sweep. Those ends and linemen are going to block where it looks like a run. Those backs are going to make it look like a run. Then that quarterback's going to pump that ball where that safety will break on it. Then Z's going to straighten that thing out, and we're going over the top to see if we can score a touchdown. We're going to get a touchdown, all right? 5 minutes before we come out. Right. Thank you, sir. Now, men, after the first down, we'll come out and throw the next down. Now, subs, don't come out of the game unless you're sure a guy's coming in for you. We can't have a mess up on the subs. On the kicking teams, don't come out unless you're positive. If you get injured, you're on the kicking team, you get injured, please go tell your substitute. So he'll be ready in your place next time the kicking team goes on the field. Let's have a lot of enthusiasm. Defense, defense. You win with defense. You win with defense. Attack, attack, attack. Overpower, hit them. Don't let them bring the fight to you. Defense, are you going to let that tailback win the Heisman Trophy off of his game tonight?
Is this the game that starts their tailback in the pursuit of the Heisman Trophy for next year? Don't you dare let him start it against you. You hold that guy to minimum yards. I mean, man, I want you to hit him so hard that official's going to scratch his head of whether it was unnecessary roughness. I don't want an unnecessary roughness, but I want him to scratch his head, and boy, that was close. Now let's nail that guy, nail him clean, but boy, let's everybody try to get a piece of him. Quarterbacks, again, I mentioned to you a while ago, don't mind using your timeouts the first half. If we send in a play and you can't understand what we're saying and you're not sure, you know, it's all right to use a timeout in that case. Second half, we want to be real stingy with them. Okay, now, men, last thing I want to say is about the seniors. The seniors. I hope y'all have a great game, every one of you seniors. I can't tell you how I hope Tony Smith has the best game he ever had. And he might not. I mean, you don't know what's in store. But nothing I'd love to see for him and Cletus and Jamie and John and Isaac and Todd and all you guys on defense playing your last year, offense or defense. I just hope you have a great game. Go out there, man, and fight your guts out here. You're on national television. Your mama's watching. She's probably up in the stands, but everybody's watching you. And you want to make them proud of you. And I just hope you have a great game. You know, if you don't, I ain't going to be mad at you. You know, I had 4 sons, and when they were little, I used to spank the heck out of them. When they were bad, I wore them out. But I still loved them. I loved them, but I wore them out. And I've been on some of you guys at times. I've been on some of you guys at times. That has nothing to do with love, does it? When you love people, you discipline them because you want them to be better. Now, you get out there today and you turn that little sweet thing loose here. I think the whole team's pulling for you. Let's have a word of prayer right quick. We'll be ready to roll. I think we'll be ready to roll. Once we get through that prayer, just stay where you are until officials say go, then we'll walk out there and be ready to hit it. Okay. Dear Father, thank you for letting us go to the Gator Bowl. Thank you for a good health you've given us. Lord, I'd like to pray that nobody gets hurt in this football game on either team. And we pray that you'll help us to do our best. And, oh God, especially, I'd like for you to help these seniors to go out playing the best they can play, because they have been super for the Florida State program. We're here today because of them. Be with our coaches, give them and us wisdom as we try to make decisions. And we just thank you for what you've done for us. These things we pray in thy name. Amen.
10 from the 22-yard line. The fake pitch, he pumps and goes deep on the first play and hits his man Randy White, who makes the first catch of the season at the 33-yard line. Ferguson going for the end zone, looking for gainers, some bumping, some shoving, and he makes the catch off the deflection for the touchdown.
Hi, Coach.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Fine.
Okay. All right, Al, with me, of course, Bobby Bowden. Coach, you really decided to show us what kind of an arm your quarterback has. 215 yards in the first half.
Well, that's good. I really, he's a freshman, and I really wanted to see what he had. So we're going to come out and fire the football no matter what and see what he can do.
Yet in many cases, the finality of the drives that you had up and down the field wasn't there. Are you satisfied with the 13-0 score?
No, but the penalties, we look like a team that's been off for about a month. We're getting penalty, and stopping ourselves a lot. I think if we can stop the penalty business, I believe we could do all right.
You were scared with the youth of this team. That's what you said to me yesterday, and I haven't seen very many freshman mistakes out there.
Well, that's the key to it. It would really help us next year if these kids could get a win tonight. Got a tough 30 minutes to go, but it would really help us, and I'm really proud of the way they're playing so far.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Okay, buddy.
Bobby Bowden.
Excuse me. Hawaiian quarterback. Y'all be sure they know what they're doing out here. I mean, we know now. You be sure as kids know.
We need to pick up on that. They still getting in his face. We just
Who,
need
quarterback's face?
Yeah,
You mean the rush is?
Yeah, the rush is.
Well, let's get that squared away. Are you okay on that
The
now?
outside rush is getting him. He's got to slide. He didn't do a good job of
How
sliding
come you
up.
substituted? I made a big point of that thing last week that I did not want substitutes in that damn game. And here we are on the first series, and we got a second team center in the game. Whose idea was that?
Well, I thought Coach Mack wanted it.
No, he told me not.
It's my fault.
Yeah, well, I don't want that, man. It's a cold night. We're going to substitute on the second series because they're so dang tired. No, I don't do that. You can't get any continuity. We don't have any continuity because we keep running people in and out.
I got 7 minutes.
You mean I got 7 minutes right now?
No, I say I.
You'll let me know when.
I'll let you know.
Okay. That's all right. Don't worry about that, buddy. We just got to be sure we're having a miscommunication here somehow.
Texas if you want to run the screen.
Yeah. Texas, 344 Texas.
344 Texas.
All right, now what's he's talking about? Let's just hit now.
By golly, out physical them, challenge our guys. We got them down. What are we going to do with them now? And remind them about all the stuff that's been out there saying how they've been out working us and you guys weren't taking it serious. And they, just the fact kind of pissed our players off. I know I not, and then we'll respond to that.
In 2 games, Coach, Miami, we were up 10 points on Miami at the half, and they came back and beat us. And also against North Carolina, we stunk up the field the first half. Oklahoma State is doing the same thing, but we came back and beat North Carolina.
Right. Good, 2 good points. Now just remember now, we had Miami down 10 points, didn't we, at the half? We had Miami 10 points at the half and got beat. Now defense, don't let them have anything big. Y'all are knocking the crap out of them. You're knocking the heck out of them, defense. I'm more proud of you tonight than I've ever been. For a half. Oh, boy, I hope y'all can keep it up. I'm so dang proud of y'all. Y'all are just killing them. All I've been reading about this week is how easy Florida State's practiced and how hard they've practiced and how much hungrier they were than you are and how they're going to hit you and beat you up. Hey, Coach, get the dang guys in here. I'm trying to get something together. Just have a seat there. Come on, man. We're trying to get everything together. Okay. Now, defense, if they don't score, we win the ball game, right? Let's keep it up. Hey, defense, let's go for a shutout. Go for a shutout. National television. Last game of the year. Go for your shutout. Offense, protect your passer. I guarantee you we'll cut them to pieces if you'll let your passer throw. Men, offense and defense, stop your penalties. Offense, you'd have scored at least 10 more points the first half, except you stopped yourself. Now, men, don't get a penalty. Tell me when the officials give us 5 minutes. We got 30 minutes left now. Darn it, you're doing so good I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll just shut up.
3rd and goal. Jones, touchdown. Every 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. To throw again for the end zone. Touchdown. Herb Gainer. 3rd and goal. Ferguson keeps it himself.
Now this is the last play. Tony needs 9 yards to break the rushing record here. R over 38. Make a good fake. Put that guy and pitch it. Force the pitch.
We're going to trade a chance for them to get 3 points for him to do that.
I know that. R over 38. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Coach. Get your defense cranked up. How do you think? How much does he need? How much does he need?
8 yards.
Have we got any timeouts left?
Yeah, we got
we need 8 yards here? No. Yeah, we got 14 yards. Gee, we ain't gonna be 14 yards. Oh. Fall back! Fall back! What in the world? Hey, Chuck, who's supposed to be in there?
They haven't told you different.
Huh?
They hasn't told you different. He said first 2.
They only about wants to play. Well, that's our fault. That's our fault. Watch it now. Back up, man. Come on, baby, get it. luck to you, man. Hey, thank you, buddy. Come back. Take care, sir. Good job, man. They want us to stay out here. You want us to stay here? No, we want to get you over here. Okay. Bring you over here. We're gonna have a ceremony before we go in. Yeah. Hey, tell the kids to. Well, just take your time here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
And I know you remaining here with a quick word from Coach Bobby Bowden.
Thank you. Just want to thank the Gator Bowl committee for inviting us and for the great hospitality that was shown us here in Jacksonville, Florida by everybody. I thought it was a great football game, and we were honored to play against a fine Oklahoma State team. Thank you.
Bobby Bowden, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Yeah, you get it, baby. Hold the other one up, pal. Pardon? Like this? Okay. I ought to be holding him. I ought to be holding him up. Good, good. Okay, boys. Thank you, man. Very good. Okay, appreciate this, man. We did have a great time. I want you to tell your people that. All right, Coach. Thank you, buddy. Excuse me. Sorry.
Wake up, Coach.
Thank you, boy. Take care, son. Hey, Gail. Hey, thank you, buddy. Thought y'all did a great job. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all scared me to death there for about 2 weeks. I really couldn't. I couldn't tell whether you were getting ready or not. I couldn't tell, but your pride took over. Your pride took over and wouldn't let yourself down. That's a great job. I'm proud of you. Now, this ball is the game ball, and it's going to go to Don Falls. Don says this is his last game at Florida State, and I hope it ain't. Even if he retires, I'm going to do my best to have him out there every time we play. I know Randy would like that, too. But Don, after many, many years of great leadership that you've given us, man, I'm going to tell you something. 10 years from now, when you look back, you'll remember that guy right there more than any other individual, other than your daddy. You'll remember him more than anybody else. Let's let Don say something, then we'll have us a word of prayer and go home, okay? I'm proud of all of you, man. I'm just telling you that now. Don, go ahead, buddy.
What I'd like to do, put this in a trophy case as a memento to this great game that you guys played tonight.
Usually I hear you, baby. Thank you, Don. Let's kneel. Let's have a word of prayer, all right? Let's have a word of prayer. Man, hey, man. All you guys that sinned last night and the night before, you're forgiven by me, all right? You latecomers. Proud of you. Okay. Dear God, thank you for this win, and thank you for these boys. And, oh, God, I know these young men had a chance to throw it in this season. They could have thrown it in after the Florida game. They could have said, well, that's it. But they had too much pride because their mamas and their daddies raised them right. And I hope this leads us on to greater things. We tied the second half of the Florida game, we outscored them 14-10. And I think that is the beginning of great things that are fixing to happen to Florida State football. Well, the thing that excites me about Florida State University is that it is a relatively new school in the field of intercollegiate football and basketball. There's no doubt about it. When I was a kid, there wasn't a Florida State University football team, you know. There wasn't a Florida State basketball team. And yet, as I was growing up in college, I was able to compete against Florida State and saw that new young school down there growing. I was up in Alabama, but Florida State was in Tallahassee, and I was watching them grow. And I felt like you could see big time written on Florida State. And so being part of a university that, again, all of it's, that didn't have tradition yet, but I think right now we're in the middle of it. Again, I think the fact that some people are complaining about an 8-3 season tells you something about some tradition that's being built. And, knowing also that 30 or 40 years from now, I will have been on the ground floor of Florida State building some great tradition. That's exciting to me. That's very exciting to me. And I hope I'm 56 years of age, and I'm getting up to the age where you start, you know, people start saying, how many interviews can you think I've had lately where they said, how much longer can you go? You know, well, boy, I hope I can go longer where I can contribute to Florida State. And yet I realize if we start going backwards with me, then we'll have to get somebody else younger to take it over. But it's exciting to me, trying to build a tradition here.
Now stay close to that line of scrimmage and, hey, Chip, stay low where they can't find you. Stay low where they can't find you. Chip, hey Chip, that's good. Because see, now look, you can just imagine that safety back down there, and he can't see you. You know, if I just drop back and raise up, he sees the ball up. That's all right. You know where he is. You know where he is. just stay a little bit lower where they can. What you did then was perfect. See. Where's Patton at? Where's Pete Patton? Where's Patton? Where's Patton? Where's Patton?
Jacks makes the stop, no gain.
Where's Patton at? I know he's hiding. Where's Patton? What'd you jump off sides for, Pete? We can't overcome a 1st and 15. We're trying to win the ball game. Sit in there, Hoss. Dadgummit. Out of it. Come on, baby. I beg you. You're the best fireman in the country, baby. You're the best fireman in the country. Go on, there.
Place your order now for a videocassette copy of a new version of the preceding program, including coverage of the Seminoles' appearance in the 1985 Gator Bowl. Make your check for $29.95 payable to WFSU-TV and send it to Post Office Box 5100, Tallahassee, Florida 32314, 5100. Funding for the production of this program is provided in part by Capital City Bank Group. Here today, here tomorrow. By Killarn Realty, serving Leon County, Florida and surrounding areas. By Williams Metro Communications, North Florida's communications authority. And by Eastern Airlines. We earn our wings every day.